the rubber match, is it not? Third year of the fabulous, this is Tigers against Sportsmen in the fabulous tug-of-war. Tigers on the right, or for those of you on the bank, the turn one side. Sportsman drivers on the left. In the last 2 years, it's been a split decision. Last year, the Sportsman put Tracy Belrose up front so she could fall in first and they could all land on her. You'll notice she's not there this year. The late model Sportsman team tried to make up for being humiliated in the Porta Potty Grand Prix last week. Boy, I'll tell you, it's hard to live that one down, isn't it? All right, let's count them down for the start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 hernias, ladies and gentlemen, and counting. Advantage Sportsman. Look at that huge mud pit. Boy, I'll tell you, the whole bunch is going in that thing. Oh, the Tigers are coming back. Heave! Heave! Well, I think one of them just did heave. Oh, the Sportsmen are winning. The Sportsmen, who they got up front? I doubt it. He's a Tiger driver. Oh, John Donahue's going in the mud, folks. John's all go up front. I ain't scared. He's about to change his mind. He's saying, back up, guys! Oh, they let go, you dirty stinkers! Sportsmen win, but the Tigers are the ones that are laughing. I don't understand. Yeah, we're losers, but you're dirty. Give the Sportsman drivers a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, and if you got a spare Band-Aid, you might want to send that on, too. Old John Donahue, he's nobody's fool. He got about 6 inches from the mud, said, I quit. Goodbye. Good night.
9, and they're all coming. 26 will qualify for one. The 50-50 ticket tonight, worth $1,300 plus, is a green ticket, 9931014. I hope you've all seen that great book that's been put together of 40 years of heroes and pictures and stars of the nation's side of excitement. If you have the 50-50 ticket, come on down. We may have a winner. Flying Tiger, 50 laps for 1,000 to win tonight. Okay, we have a winner, and you are?
Jerry Fenner.
And where are you from?
Littleton, New Hampshire.
Do you come regularly?
No, first time.
You think you'll come again?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're awfully glad you're here tonight. Congratulations, you're $1,317 richer. Take it back to Littleton with our best wishes.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Main event of the evening, for $1,000 to win, Flying Tiger Division, the V8s, the intermediates, get their night to shine on this final Thursday night. Now, ladies and gentlemen, tonight It is the request of Tom Curley and yours truly that we do something a little bit different as we bring to conclusion our regular Thursday night program of racing. For 40 years, people have been coming to the road on Thursday night to enjoy the competition, the camaraderie, and just the guts and glory that is American short track racing. And we think we have it as good here as they have it anywhere in the United States of America. We're not only proud of all three divisions, and we hope you'll come down here in the dugout or the locker room after it's over, if you will, and celebrate with the winners tonight. Tell them what you thought of their drives. These two youngsters, this 19-year-old Derek Ming and the same for Jamie Fisher. Take a moment. The parking lots will be busy. But before we get to that, it was the request of Tom Curley, who himself has been so responsible for the quality of the competition and the respect shown among them, that we take just a moment on our final night to introduce to you the program people who week in and week out make this what we think is the best short track racing in America. I want you to hold your applause until all of them are introduced, because we'll wear you out, but we do want you to meet them, because these are the people who work tirelessly, having meetings through the winter, getting here hours before every event, and working hours after, inspecting automobiles till sometimes 2 o'clock in the morning. And they are not known to you regularly, but tonight we'd like to have you meet them on this, our final Thursday night in our 40th season. We'd like to thank the Barre Town Police and all the ticket takers and sellers and the cleanup crew that works here, and the front gate folks, Larry Beebe, who's been with us for 20 years, and Marcia Guyette and Mary Parker on the back gate, and the 50-50 folks, Kathy and Tanya Renadette and Nancy Vincent and Mariah Fisk, and all those safety crews that you are introduced to each night before the program begins. But the heart and soul of what makes Thunder Road work week after week are these people whose names you don't know, but who work so tirelessly to give you such great racing performances week after week. The crews are great. We think our drivers are the best, but we also think that these people are the best, and Tom wanted them recognized tonight. First, if each of them, as they're introduced, would step forward, it would be greatly appreciated. From Race Control, John and Mary Fitzgerald and Donnie Grove and Randy Gagnon. Our handicapper this year, Jeff Frey, and that's a terrible job, but he does a beautiful job. Our chief starter, who started on the cleanup crew here 20 years ago, Mikey Wilder. Of course, our announcer, Dave Moody, is up top side. Our technical inspectors for these programs week after week. You remember Big Daddy, Don LaHue, where are you? And Bob Bigelow, a great racing family in their third generation, and Dean Gallison, and Henry Grenier, and the chief technical inspector, who was also the 1987 King of the Road and Milk Bowl champion, Dan Beatty, front and center. And the scorers, Lynn Nielsen and Carrie Guyette, and the stewards for the various racing divisions, who include Sonny Barney and John Walker and Tommy Guyette. Ed Carroll has been with us for some 15 years over on the back side of the track. For 40 years, he has been here working hard, and for the last 20 years has been an active member of our racing family. Steve Fisk, where are you? Thank you, Steve. The fellow that puts the tire equipment together for 22 years of service here is Bill Fitzgerald. And then there's the staff that week after week creates the interest and works in the office. Tom Herzig, our media director, our office manager, Tina Young, front and center, Tina. Sandra McDonald, the controller, the marketing director, and chief scorer, Marjorie Fay, with 15 years of service to this group. The vice president and general manager with over 21 years at Thunder Road, Darla Hart, the assistant flagger, Don Gove, and all these other wonderful people who make this racetrack so special to so many that they think there is now a mystique about it. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, a person who started almost as long ago as I did, which is now some 51, 52 years, but for 45 years has been involved, and he's been here at Thunder Road every Thursday night, first as a car builder, and over the last many years as the chief steward for this entire program. 40 years of service to the racing fans in this part of the country, Francis Wilder. Francis. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you join with these drivers and with Tom Curley and I and give a great ovation to these people who make this track so very, very special. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and back to your announcer, Dave Moody, the main event of the night at the nation's site of excitement.
And ladies and gentlemen, here they are, the starting field for the Vermont State Employees Credit Union. Flying Tiger 50-lapper tonight. Starting on the pole, driving car number 35. From Colchester, the True Max Printing, CJ Home Improvement, Chevrolet, and Mark Germain. Outside pole, the outstanding rookie on the Flying Tiger circuit for 1999, driving car number 66 from Northfield, Chip Grenier in the Wills Roofing Machine. Row 2 on the inside, driving car number 16 from Bennington, the Simply Subs, Majestic Auto, Chevrolet, David Redmond in car number 16. Outside row number 2 on his sponsor's night with a great shot to get it done, car number 72 from Chelsea, the Vermont State Employees Credit Union, Chevrolet, and Tom Burnett. Row 3 on the inside to go. Fifth on the grid, the Lonesome Ford of the Tiger Division from Middlesex, the Pete's Auto, Ford, and Pete Ainsworth. Outside, row number 3, the Lions of Vermont. Car number 58 from Barry, Rodney Hart in the 58. Former point leaguer on the Tiger Tour in 1999, car number 86 from Wolcott, Marcel Gravel in the Foley Services Oldsmobile. Outside gravel from East Montpelier, car number 23, the Oldsmobile Sierra, David Welch in the Super Sound DJ machine. Next on the field, starting ninth, driving the Rice Energy, Dion and Son Trucking, Oldsmobile, car number 2, and Eric Pembroke from Montpelier. Four-time winner on the street stock circuit last year, one of the top rookies on the Tiger Tour in 99. Driving car number 94 from North Haven, New Hampshire, Ron DeRosia, the Bixby's Auto Oldsmobile. Next on the starting field, going in the number 11 post position, driving car number 29. David Thompson in the Lazy Lions Oldsmobile, car number 29. Outside Thompson, high point driver every single year on this Tiger Tour, and 99 no different. From Williamstown, the Hall Printing, Celebrity, car number 90, and Mike Wallace. Back across the start-finish line to the 13th starter for the main event tonight. From East Corinth, the Lakeside Automotive, Chevrolet, Ray Stearns in the 89. Number 1 in the 1999 King of the Road standings here at the nation's site of excitement. Driving the trenchless technology, Vermont State Employees Credit Union, Oldsmobile, David Pembroke in the 09. Number 6 in the Tiger 50 Series point standings and a championship contender at the road as well. Driving car number 01, the old man of the mountains, Johnny Clark from Williamstown. 8th on the Tiger Tour. 16th for the start tonight, the Northern Coal and Oil Chevrolet, Double O Joe Stephan in the 00. 17th for the main event, two-time main event winner here on the Barre High Banks, car number 15, the Cody Chevrolet for Jay LeCaire. Outside LeCaire, number 3 in the point standings for the Tiger Series coming in tonight. From Underhill, the Electrical Workers Union 3000, car number 25, and Joey Becker. 19th on the field from Williamstown, the Club Dance Productions, Buick, car number 36, and Ken Hislop. Outside Hislop, coming off back-to-back Triple Crown performances in his last 2 starts here at the road, the Roberts Electric Oldsmobile, car number 26, and John Donahue. 21st on the starting field, the top rookie in the Tiger Series, number 5 overall. Driving car number 50 from Milton, Jay Webb in the Dwight's Auto Sierra. alongside Webb, the former track champion in the Tiger Division here at Thunder Road, number 1 in the Tiger 50 Series. Driving car number 68 from Williamstown, the Lowry's Auto Oldsmobile and Cooper McRitchie. The B feature winner starts 23rd on the field tonight. Driving car number 37, the Lane Tech Manufacturing Chevrolet, David Fink from Barre. Number 2 in the Tiger Series coming in tonight. He will start 24th on the field. Car number 17 from St. Albans. The top-notch car wash, Chevrolet Celebrity, Tabor Gagne in the 17. Final row on the inside to go 25th. Car number 34 from Plattsburgh, New York. The McGinley's Customizing Chevrolet, Jerry Winch. And riding shotgun on the field, earning the final qualified spot to the main event, number 7 in the Tiger Series coming in tonight. Car number 61 from Fairfield, Vermont, Dave Wilcox in the Greens Ace Hardware Chevrolet. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the starting lineup. We ask now that you please rise for our national anthem. Drivers, prepare your cars for competition. Chris Walker, please report to the announcer's tower. Chris Walker to the announcer's tower, please. The Tiger 50 Series coming in tonight. Cooper McRitchie, 538. Tabor Gagne, 477. Joe Becker, 457, the top 3. And John Donahue, Jay Webb, 4th and 5th. 6th is John Clark. 7th, David Wilcox. Joe Steffen is 8th. David Warren in 9th. Doug Murphy in the number 10 position. Of that top 10, Warren and Murphy unable to qualify for the main event tonight, so they will almost certainly drop out of the top 10. Main event of the night, the Vermont State Employees Credit Union, Tiger 50. Gentlemen, start your engines. Final event of the evening. 50 laps, $1,000 to win, event number 8 of the 1999 Napa Flying Tiger 50 Series. Field set to roll behind the Cody Chevrolet pace car. Among the point contenders, Cooper McRitchie starts 22nd. Tabor Gagne starts 24th. Joe Becker 18th. John Donahue 20th. Jay Webb 21st. Any of the high point drivers wins this one tonight, they will earn it. If you're a first-timer to Thunder Road, you may be wondering, why don't they do it like they do on TV, or why don't they do it like they do at my regular racetrack, where the fastest guy starts up front, passes nobody, and goes home happy? We don't believe in it. You're going to win a race at the road, you're going to pass just about everybody in the house at least once. Wally Farnham on the flag stage. Got the earmuffs on, that's not a bad idea. Ready to drop the green on the Tigers. This ought to be a dandy. The Tiger 50 Series at Thunder Road this year has been singularly the best racing of 1999. Next time by, we'll look to turn them loose. Mark Germain, the Airborne Raceway regular who's been just about a weekly competitor in the second half here at Thunder Road, looking toward events just like this one. Chip Grenier, the rookie, on the outside. Field is set. Mark Germain and Chip Grenier, David Redmond and Tom Vermette, Pete Ainsworth, Rod Hart, Marcel Gravel, and David Welch. 50 laps, $1,000 to win for the Napa Tigers. Here they come. Off four, the green is out. Side by side into turn number one. Mark Germain on the inside. Chip Grenier on the outside. Marcel Gravel gets a little bit sideways, takes a tap from behind from Eric Pembroke, but hangs onto it. Off four to the stripe. Grenier is your leader by a bumper. Chip Grenier, the rookie, on the outside lane, off turn number two. Pulls ahead, looking to dive it into the low line. Grenier, your leader now. Off turn four, he'll lead him to the stripe. Mark Germain riding in second. Third on the inside is David Redmond. Tom Vermette on the outside in fourth. Under attack now from Pete Ainsworth. Ainsworth in the lonesome Ford of the Tiger Division, going down low for the number 4 spot. He'll get it by a nose at the start-finish line. Ainsworth and Vermette side by side, fourth and fifth. Right behind them, the inside and out battle. David Welch down low, Rod Hart up high. Dave Redmond now will make the move for second place in turn four. Redmond drifts it to the outside on Mark Germain, and he'll look to make the challenge. Germain pulls him down the back straightaway. Ainsworth now to the bottom looking for third place. Redmond tried to make the move. Now it's go or blow for David Redmond. He's either going to go to second or he's going to go all the way backward in that outside lane. Pete Ainsworth down to the inside, puts the nose up for third. Redmond now having to fight on the outside, and he's going backward. Ainsworth takes it over. Pete Ainsworth on the inside lane. Half a car length up in the third spot. Grenier checking out early. He's got a half straightaway lead. Germain continues to ride in second. Third is Pete Ainsworth. David Redmond in fourth, looking to slam the door on Rod Hart. Rodney says no thank you. He punches the wheel inside. Marcel Gravel way high on the back chute. They kick him 3 wide momentarily before Joe Becker cuts him some slack. Gravel back in the double file line. Chip Grenier shows the way to turn 3. Half a straightaway up on Germain in second. And the man on the move early is Eric Pembroke. Pembroke in the 2 from the middle of the pack, busts his way into the top 5 now. Eric Pembroke driving underneath Redmond. He'll take over 5th. Redmond drops to 6th. 7th is Mike Rollins. 8th to Tom Vermette, Joe Steffen, David Welch, and Dave Pembroke on the outside lane. 10 laps complete. 40 to go for the Flying Tigers. And your leader is Chip Grenier with the big lead, half a straightaway advantage in hand over Mark Germain in second. Germain 3 car lengths up on Pete Ainsworth, and now here comes Eric Pembroke. Pembroke on the attack once again, takes it to the outside on Rod Hart. side by side, the battle for fourth now. It's Hart on the inside, Pembroke on the outside. Eric Pembroke has it at the start-finish line. So the Pembroke boys, Eric and David, both running in the top 10 now. Eric around the high line on Hart, has the number 4 position, but he's not done yet as he goes looking after Pete Ainsworth for third place. David Pembroke now kicks it wide. He takes over 9th place. The Thunder Road point leader on a roll. Marcel Gravel really struggling. Third time tonight he's gone way wide in the corners. Got put 3 deep, and he is near the back of the pack now. Chip Grenier continues to show the way by a healthy margin. It'll be 15 down, 35 to go this time as he hits the start-finish line. Mark Germain continues to motor alone in second. Third on the outside now is Eric Pembroke. Pembroke may be the fastest car on the racetrack here in the early going as he moves around Pete Ainsworth to take over third. Ainsworth is fourth, fifth to Rod Hart. Side-by-side battle to 6. Give it to Mike Rollins on the outside as he overhauls the David Redmond car. Rollins now takes over 6th. Redmond is 7th. 8th is Joe Steffen, but he's under attack from David Pembroke. Steffen gets it a little bit sideways coming off 4. Pembroke pulls alongside down the front straightaway. Steffen pushes him wide in the corner, but Pembroke keeps the wheel up and continues to challenge. Battle now for second. Eric Pembroke continues to lay down some blistering laps. He is on the back bumper of Mark Germain. Germain, in turn, has begun to close in on the leader, Grenier. 19 laps complete. Off turn 4 this time for Chip Grenier. His lead is down to 10 car lengths. Germain now with a rear view mirror full of Eric Pembroke riding in third. Fourth is Pete Ainsworth. Rod Hart in fifth. Sixth on the outside is Mike Rollins. Eric Pembroke looking to the high lane on Germain. Mark Germain, though, gets a good draw down the front chute and holds him off for the moment. Pembroke, I believe, has the faster car, but hasn't been able to make his stick. Now he drives it deep into turn 3. Eric Pembroke just about alongside now in 4. Nose to nose at the start-finish line. Germain on the inside, Pembroke on the outside. The battle for second. They are wheel to wheel for 4th and 5th now. Pete Ainsworth on the inside, trying to hold off Rodney Hart. Another 2 abreast battle right behind them as David Redmond and Mike Rollins go at it. Dave Pembroke right behind them fights his way to the inside on Joe Steffen. So things are beginning to heat up now. The Tiger 50, we are 2 laps away from halfway. Eric Pembroke at the stripe takes the number 2 position away from Mark Germain. Chip Grenier the leader, Pembroke in second, Germain is third, Rod Hart has taken over 4th. 5th is Pete Ainsworth, 6th to Mike Rollins, 7th is David Redmond, 8th to Dave Pembroke, Joe Steffen on the outside, rolling smoke off the right rear tire as he dirt tracks it through the corners. Then it's Ray Stearns in the 89 riding 10th. The point leaders are going nowhere in this one so far. Cooper McRitchie, Tabor Gagne, Joey Becker still trapped way out back as the high point drivers race 2 abreast, unable to go anywhere. Chip Grenier with the lead, but it is a dwindling lead now as Eric Pembroke is on the march. Pembroke, looking for that $1,000 to win payday, is closing in. The lead is down to 3 car lengths on the back chute. It'll be 27 laps complete. 27 complete, 23 to go, and Eric Pembroke is there in turn number 1. Right on the back bumper of Grenier. Down the back straightaway. Pembroke will not even look to the inside. Steps it wide in corner 4. Can't quite make the run this time. Grenier and Pembroke, nose to tail. Then 10 car lengths back to Mark Germain in third. 15 to Rod Hart, another 15 to Mike Rollins in the 5th spot. 6th is Pete Ainsworth. 7th to David Redmond. Dave Pembroke is 8th. 9th to Joe Steffen. 10th is Ray Stearns. Here's the challenge to lead in 2. Eric Pembroke puts the wheel up to the outside of Chip Grenier. Pembroke fighting hard in the outside lane, but Grenier gets the good pull off the corner and holds him off at the start-finish line. 20 to go now. It's a 2-man battle at the front of the pack as the Tigers have gone caution-free so far tonight at the road. Grenier on the inside, Pembroke now halfway up on the outside as they battle for the $1,000 victory. Dead even now as they hit the back straightaway. Eric Pembroke from the middle of the pack, rolling on the outside. I don't believe he's passed more than 2 cars in the low line all night. Eric Pembroke into turn number 1. On the outside, puts a wheel up for the lead now. Pembroke by inches has it. Chip Grenier for the first time tonight does not lead it. Gets sideways off 4. Pembroke at the stripe has it. Eric Pembroke to the point, drives away on the back chute and breaks clear. Grenier now drop kick back to second. Mark Germain riding alone in third. Rod Hart with nobody near him in fourth. Fifth is Mike Rollins. Sixth to Pete Ainsworth. Joe Stefan making the outside lane work. He is up to seventh now. Challenge for the lead is Grenier is back to the inside on Eric Pembroke. They bump in turn 4. Pembroke hangs on to it. He'll lead to the start-finish line. Eric Pembroke may have relaxed momentarily, but Chip Grenier hearing nothing of it. Pembroke on the back chute opens it up by a car length with 15 to go. Grenier second. Germain in third. Rod Hart fourth. Mike Rollins the top 5. Sixth is Pete Ainsworth. Joe Stefan in seventh. Eighth to Dave Pembroke. David Redmond in ninth. 10th is Ray Stearns. John Donahue from deep in the pack is up to 11th. Donahue, who started 20th, diving to the inside on Stearns. That's the battle for the number 10 position. Ray Stearns on the outside. Oh, trouble on the front chute. David Welch and Jay LeCaire tangling. Both cars into the infield. We stay green. Leaders coming up on lap traffic now. Eric Pembroke off corner number 2, pulling up on the back bumper of the Jerry Winch machine. Winch gets a little bit sideways off 4. The passing flag is out. Pembroke with a couple of car lengths in hand over Grenier has got a little bit of time. This time by, it'll be 10 to go for Eric Pembroke. Diving to the inside on Jerry Winch. He'll put the Winch car lap down. 10 to go now. Grenier still 3 car lengths back in second. Third to Mark Germain. He rides alone. Fourth is Rod Hart. Fifth to Mike Rollins. Joe Stefan. Dave Pembroke. Pete Ainsworth. David Redmond. And Ray Stearns, the top 10. Lap traffic 2 abreast in front of the leaders. Down the back straightaway, Dave Wilcox and Jay Webb, 2 of the top 10 point men, running side by side. Lap passing flag is out. Wilcox gets the advantage in the inside lane, opens the hole, and Eric Pembroke will follow him through. This time by, it's going to be 7 to go. 7 laps to go for Eric Pembroke. Looking for the $1,000 to win payday tonight at the nation's side of excitement. Pembroke down the back straightaway, looking for his first career win. Ray Stearns in trouble. 10th place automobile off course in turn 3. Gets it back underway, and we stay green. Leaders now out of turn 2, heading to the back straightaway. Heavy-duty lap traffic in front of Pembroke. It'll be 5 laps to go. And here comes Grenier closing in again. Eric Pembroke trying to select the right line, takes it to the bottom. Grenier goes after him on the outside. Pembroke changes his mind and goes to the outside lane. Eric Pembroke, it's going to come down to how well he read the traffic. He goes to the high lane on Wilcox. 4 to go now. Grenier diving to the inside. Pembroke uses the slower car of Wilcox as the pick to hold him off. Eric Pembroke puts Wilcox a lap down. Moves up on the slower car of Tom Burnett with 3 to go. Tigers now 3 laps away from going flag to flag. Down the back chute. Pembroke around the outside of Burnett. Out of turn 4, we'll see the 2 to go indicator. 2 to go for Eric Pembroke. Follows Joe Becker around the outside line on Ray Stearns. Grenier is close enough to make a run on the back chute. Pembroke to the outside of Stearns. White flag ready to fly. Off turn 4, 1 lap to go for Eric Pembroke. Final time in 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, Pembroke with 3 car lengths in hand. Into turn number 3. Checkered flag flies. Wire to wire. $1,000 to win. Eric Pembroke, your Tiger winner. Chip Grenier gets second. Third to Mark Germain. Rod Hart is fourth. Fifth is Mike Rollins. Another 50-lap flag-to-flag non-stopper full of Tigers. Unbelievable. Eric Pembroke, his first career Thunder Road victory, and it's good for a grand tonight. Pembroke in the Rice Energy Dio & Sons Oldsmobile pockets the $1,000 win. Second time this year the Tigers have gone flag to flag for 50 laps without a stop.
So equally matched, so beautifully driven. They worked so hard to prepare their equipment, and what a program they have given you tonight. The Vermont State Employees Credit Union main event this evening. Here come their crews, and let's get right to third place. Would you welcome in third place tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in our main event, Mark Germain.
Congratulations, Mark. A great run. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want to thank my sponsors, Termax Printing, CJ Home Improvement, and the sponsor of the race.
Vermont State Employees Credit, it's a mouthful.
It's a little shaky right now.
He's a little shaky, but you drove a great race, non-stop, 50 laps, flag to flag. What a show.
Thank you very much. I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. Thank all my family and friends for supporting me all year long.
They've been with you 100%. What a great night for you. And now in second place tonight from Northfield, Chip Grenier, ladies and gentlemen.
Chip, congratulations. Good race.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank Vermont State Employees Credit Union first. Last year I had a street stock and we had a string of bad luck like we have been this season, and I ended up winning this race last year, so it's a good race for me. I'd like to thank my sponsors, South End Sunoco, Will's Roofing, Farnham's Auto Body, and a new one on us is Jay's Restaurant out of Wakefield, Vermont. And my crew. We've wrecked a lot in the past month of August, and they stuck with me, and there's been a lot of parts that need to be changed, and night after night they work on it, and they got that car perfect tonight. And it's awesome. Totally awesome.
Well, it was a great run all the way through, 50 non-stop laps. You had an advantage, and then that Pembroke car kept chipping away.
Yeah, those Pembrokes are awesome. They're great to race against, you know. There's something for a rookie to learn from, you know. Eric hasn't been doing it too long. David's, I mean, he's sort of a veteran now, but to learn from those guys is great, to be able to watch them and try to follow in their steps.
Well, you certainly gave us something to follow tonight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner of tonight's main event, Eric Pembroke, ladies and gentlemen. Eric Pembroke wins the final Thursday night. Let's get him over here for the presentation by the Vermont State Employees Credit Union.
Eric, on behalf of the Vermont State Employees Credit Union, great job. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank Vermont State Employees Credit Union for sponsoring this race tonight. And I got to thank my sponsors, Rice Energy, Deo & Son, TNM Motorsports, Green Mountain Coffee. I got to thank the crew behind me. They've worked so hard with me. Finally, we get a win. And I'd like to wish Diana happy birthday. I told you we'd be here.
Well, you told her right. Did you think so, that this race would go 50 laps, you'd have to chase them down, and then run through lap traffic like that?
No, I didn't. I expected it to be caution early on, but everyone drove, used their heads. We've done this all season long. We put on a great show, and we finished out good. I'm happy to finish a 50-lapper. Did third in the first one, and DNFs in the next two, and to win the last one, way to cap it off.
Oh, what a beautiful way and what a beautiful race you drove. Pembroke winning. And thank you all for coming and being part of Thunder Road in 1999. The pits are open. You're welcome to come down. have a restorative or a libation, if you will, and talk about racing for a while. What a great night for Eric Pembroke. 50 non-stop laps. Ladies and gentlemen, next Saturday night, a week Saturday, the NASCAR Busch Grand National North cars make their only Vermont appearance. You've seen them on television at Watkins Glen. You heard about Dennis Demers, the Vermonter who won at Stafford Springs, Connecticut. They've been at Jennerstown. They've been all over the eastern United States. They will be here next Saturday night in the 3rd annual Jiffy Lube 150. In year 1, Kip Stockwell pulled the major upset on national television and won this race from Bethel, Vermont. Year 2, it was Tracy Gordon, the great runner out of the state of Maine, and he will be here along with Battling Bob Dragon, Dynamite David Dion, and all the other stars. Mike Bruno will be here, and then to cap it all off at just after 9 o'clock next Saturday night, the American-Canadian Tour with Phil Scott, Eric Williams, and all those other great stars you saw tonight will run 100 laps, and the action is always incredible when you come to Thunder Road. Next Saturday will be no exception. Thank you for being here.
If you trim your toenails with a chainsaw, this is your race coming up next. Street Stock B feature. Final chance to qualify for the Crunch Bunch. If you're new to racing, I guess the simplest way we could put this is here come the worst of the worst tonight. Street Stock B. How many we got starting this thing? We have 21 starting. 4 will qualify. About 8 will survive. Kevin Campbell, 53. Checks out. We're going to do 5 to the main event tonight. Kevin Campbell, Jay Menard in row 1. Scott Coburn, Scott Paye in row 2. The 91 of Mike Jolicoeur and Mark Little in the 80 go row 3. Row 4, the 66 of Patrick Underwood, Dave Davis in the 14. Jeremiah Dezan in the 30. Eric Chase in the 37. The 02, Jason Picard. Last year's track champion, Beetle Bailey in the 19 in the middle of the B tonight. Curtis in the 69, the 31 for Baby Huey. Jerry Nelson in the number 12, the 96, Brian Boudreau, the dump truck. The number 2 point man, the chicken man, Mike Perdue, who's had his problems tonight. The 60 will start way out back. The 56 of Garrett Hartwell. John Savage in the 6. I still love that name for a street stalker. I don't know if that's just a pseudonym or if it's really his name. I'm going to assume, no, I think it is. That's a great name for a crunch buncher. The 58 of Chris Hedges. Jen Bigelow way in the back in the 33 tonight. So we got some heavy hitters. Keep an eye on the 12 and the 60 in particular. The 58 as well. They got a long way to come if they want to make the main event. 5 to qualify in the Crunch Bunch bare knuckler tonight, and I don't think Eric Chase is going to be one of them. Oh, you're looking good, Eric. You're looking really good. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a new record. Eric Chase in the 37. He goes from 10th to last in 50 feet. Kevin Campbell, Jay Menard, Scott Coburn, Scott Paye in the 25, and in the new truck, Mike Jolicoeur, the final man. '91 Jolicoeur, the final qualifier. Patrick Underwood driving to the inside in the 66, looking to take it away. They're wrecking in turn 4, into the infield, out of the infield, into the infield. out of the infield. Kevin Campbell, your leader in the 53. 50, Jay Menard is second. Scott Coburn, Scott Perry, and the 91 of Mike Joliker back on the top five. '91 Joliker in the pickup truck, the final transfer man. Baby Huey getting into it. The 31 is on the move to the inside. Baby Huey down low, going for the final position. 31, Greg Caribou for 5th place on the inside lane. I'll tell you what, the Chicken Man ain't gonna make it tonight. He's way out back. Baby Huey in the 31, now the final qualifier. Halfway done for Kevin Campbell. 56 Campbell, 53 Campbell, Menard in the 50. 92 Scott Coburn, 25 Scott Payek. And Baby Huey in the 31 car. Baby Huey driving through the infield trying to hang on to 5th. The number 2 point man. Mike Purdue not going to make it tonight, I don't believe. Purdue way off the pace with 5 to go. Oh, Brian Boudreaux takes the tire down on the 96. Parallel parks at the top of turn 4, and we got yellow. Yellow is out for the dump truck. Caution for Brian Boudreaux in the 96 as he blows a tire in turn 4. The dump truck heading to the pits on 3 wheels. And that's going to tighten them up at the front of the pack. 53, Kevin Campbell shows the way. Jay Menard, the 50, is second. 66, Patrick Underwood. 92, Scott Coburn. And then Baby Huey in the 31, the final transfer man. Baby Huey, who a little earlier on tonight, it sounded like he'd blown up his 75th motor of the year, but apparently not. So things are getting desperate now for some of the high point drivers in the street division. Mike Purdue, the Chicken Man in car number 60, the number 2 point driver, still way in the back. Beetle Bailey, the defending track champion in the 19, 8th in the points. He's still a long way from qualified. Chris Hedges, the number 12 point man, not yet in the main event, and the way they're running, they may not get there. Is it just me, or does that 58 car, it was not exactly the most beautiful automobile in the pits on opening day, but it's gotten worse at an even faster rate than usual. Look at that 58 car. That is, well, that's just butt ugly is what it is. You at least used to be able to see the numbers. Now, if you didn't know that, if I didn't tell you that was car number 58, you wouldn't know it, would you? Not a chance. You have to work, you have to put conscious effort into making a car that ugly. Doesn't just happen by accident, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, if you were going to sit down and say, okay, I'm going to paint my street stock, let's see. I'm going to paint half of it brindle brown, and the other half kind of a pukey tangerine orange. I'm going to paint the top half brown except for the roof and the trunk and half of the hood. I'm going to paint 2/3 of each door orange and then slap on some white numbers that you can't see. That ought to win me the car show. Well, you got to understand, folks, that if you don't understand the way these street stock guys think, don't be alarmed at all, because if you did, that's the time to be concerned. Here we go. 5 to qualify as we go for the green. Kevin Campbell once again away with it. The battle will be for 5th place, and they're 3 wide going for it. Baby Huey up the middle scared the pants right off Scott Payet in the 25. Baby Huey in the 31 takes over 4th. 66 Underwood, now the final qualifier. Patrick Underwood on the bubble. Well, we got one on the pucker brush, yellow flag. Yellow flag for Jeremiah Dezan, who has parked it out underneath the tree. Lovely night to sit under a tree and count the stars. Although I think he probably would have rather done it without pounding those jersey barriers first. And once again, they're under the caution. If you're new to racing here at Thunder Road, this is not at all unusual. When you get down to the final laps of the final qualifier, the guys that have pretty much figured out they're not going to the main event, they just start teeing off on people. Late in the season, final Thursday night, they can throw me out for the year, I'm only going to miss 2 races. What the heck? Curtis goes to the pits. '53 Campbell, your leader. The 50 of Jay Menard, second. 92 Scott Kilburn. 31 Baby Huey. The 66 is a lap down. So Scott Payet in the 25 is the final qualifier. And then the old rolling outhouse itself for Chris Hedges in the 58. Isn't that a beauty? He put an extra number on the rear quarter panel just because, well, it looked even worse that way. Anybody can put an ugly number on both doors and the roof. I'm going the extra mile. We appreciate that. That's the Street Stock Car Show winner, ladies and gentlemen. We judge them a little differently in this division. Jeremiah Dezan's number 30 going up on the hook in the back straightaway. I think it'd be interesting to know, would it not, in 40 years, how many race cars Dick Blake is hooked onto? I got to figure it's at least 2 or 3 dozen a night. Dick Blake, in 40 years, I don't believe has missed 5 races. He actually went on vacation this year. He missed 2 Thursday nighters. No, actually, he missed a Thursday and a Sunday. He went on vacation. Of course, we couldn't argue too hard because he's kind of getting a little up there in years. You know, we don't want to work him too hard. He doesn't even do towing anymore. He got out of the towing business 10 years ago, but he keeps buying records just so he can come here and play on Thursday nights. Actually, the only reason he does it is because his wife Dixie says if he doesn't get the heck out of the house at least 1 night a week, she's going to have his head. So he comes here. Dixie is a lovely lady of Southern extraction. Actually, what is it? She's Morgan Shepherd's. Anybody remember Morgan Shepherd, the old Winston Cup driver? Well, not that old, but it's a former Winston Cup driver. She is his cousin. And she's got one of them Southern draws, one of that honey won't melt in my mouth draws. But don't let it fool you, because she will come upside your head with a skillet if you say the wrong thing. So Dick gets out of the house every once in a while just to keep Dixie happy. $50-50 behind the tower. Kathy says they are tan tickets for those of you that worry about what color they are. That's one thing I have never understood. I have had people come here and argue mathematically with me that if we're selling red, white, and blue tickets, that they have a better chance with one of each color than they do with three of the same. I'm not sure how that works out, but they have come up and explained it to me in georhythmical, logarithmical numbers. So, and having gotten a D- in my best math class ever, I take them at their word, but it still doesn't seem right. Linda, you have every color. You have 6 of every color. No? What do you got, about 10? 1? 1? You have a handful of tickets. That is not 1, Linda. 1 of each color. How many colors are there? 10. Okay, I win. 6. 7. Linda, I'm really sorry I asked. Thank you. All right. Mathematically, we need 3 more colors, I think. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think we could give away $50,000 in the 50-50. All we needed to do was have enough different colors of tickets, because there are some people that would have to have 1 of each. We have 300 tickets. Oh, I gotta have one. Martha, fetch the checkbook. All right, we're ready to go with 12 laps complete and 3 remaining. Kevin Campbell, Jay Menard, Scott Coburn, Baby Huey, and Scott Paye in the 25, the final qualifier as we go green. Campbell driving away immediately in the 53, leaving them to fight behind him again. The 66 is a lap down, but here comes Chris Hedges in the old rolling outhouse. Hedges going for it. Chris Hedges fights his way to the bottom, runs it through the infield, and Hedges now for 5th place. Chris Hedges in the 58, trust me, 58, now 5th on the field. Challenge for the lead on the backstreet of the final lap. Jay Menard trying to steal it. Campbell falling off the pace. Checkered flag, Menard your winner. Campbell second. Baby Huey, Scott Coburn, and Chris Hedges in the 58. So Mike Perdue, the number 2 point man, does not qualify. Beetle Bailey, the defending track champion, fails to make the cut. And ladies and gentlemen, on the final lap, Jay Menard takes the checkered flag. Menard, Campbell, Baby Huey, Scott Coburn, and Chris Hedges in the Scorer's Nightmare 58 on their way to the main event. We've had some folks ask what the fenced-off square in the middle of the infield is. The official answer, coming directly from me, your track announcer, is, oh, I don't know. They don't tell me everything. They only give me as much information as it takes to fill my head, and usually that ain't a lot. B feature for the late models. Here comes the Crunch Bunch. 97 Lloyd Blakely, Eric Ross, the 42 will be on the front row. The 20 of Super Joe Fecto, 39 Tony Wheelock. Dan Bigelow in the 2, 22 Tommy Thunder. Roger Hutchinson in the 13, the 87 of Derek Calkins. 95, that's Matt Chandler. Rick Streeter in car number 9, the 54 for Rachel Beatty, the logger, Rusty DeWeese in the 93. Bubba Hickory, car number 6, the 11 of David Allen. Terry PMS Pierce in the 5. The 3 for the Birdman, Johnny Adams. 07 Don Francis, 94 Travis Calkins. Adam Maynard in the 71, 27 Fast Eddie. Tyler Cahoon in the 83, the 79 Dan Nolan. Hi Dan! 05 Eric Woolman. Chris Stroud in the 49. The point leader, 06 Donat Primock. Jay Menard in the 50-53, Kevin Campbell, 31, Baby Huey, 92, Scott Coburn, Chris Hedges in the 58. Field is set. A lovely 30-car field. Okay, kind of an AC/DC 30-car field, depending on your point of view. If you're up on Bud Hill and you're currently enjoying your second 12-pack of the night, it's a beautiful field. If you're hanging out with the credit union girls and you're in your third 12-pack of the night, easy, Shelley. You know what I always say. I'll get you in front of 1,000. Are you threatening me? All right, here we go. Main event for the Crunch Punch. Ready to roll. Green flag is out. Eric Ross in the 42 leads it to the backstretch. Ross your leader. Blakely in second. Super Joe to the bottom for third in the 20. Tony Wheelock in the 39 on the outside lane in second. Lloyd Blakely, the 97 third, and on the outside, here comes Tommy Thunder. Tommy Thunder in the 22, beginning to roll in the outside lane. Tommy Thunder goes to fourth. Tommy Thunder looking for third now. The 22 on a wheel. He must have some of those good parts in it again. I got a feeling, keep an eye on Bubba tonight. He's driving that thing harder than a box full of hammers. Keep an eye on Bubba in the 6. Super Joe's in the infield. Tony Wheelock going for the lead on the outside of the 39 car. Wheelock off turn 4, your new leader. Tommy Thunder, the 22 on the outside, going for second now. Tommy Smith, the number 2 spot. Eric Ross back to third. Derek Calkins and Lloyd Blakely, the top 5. And here comes Bubba. I wasn't kidding. Keep an eye on Bubba. Keep an eye on Bubba. He's got the 6 loosened up tonight. Tommy Thunder takes the lead in the 22. Tommy Smith, Tony Wheelock, and Eric Ross, your top 3. Calkins in the 87 closing in on the 4th spot. 3 wide for a moment in turn 4 with Rusty DeWeese on the outside. He chickened out of that one. So much for the big macho man Logger. He got 3 wide and said, "Oh, get me out of here!" Well, they're pushing Rusty all over the place. Is that the guy, Ken, that you said was going to win the feature tonight? He's lucky to be in the feature. Look at him. That big sissy actor running dead last. Tommy Thunder in the 22 out on top. Looking to win his second feature of the year, but keep his first. Oh, the excuses now are beginning to fly for Rusty DeWeese. Calkins is up to second. And here comes Danny Bigelow, broken foot and all, beginning to get into it in car number 2. Look out, Rusty! Dan Bigelow in the 2 busts his way into the top 5. Bigelow now is 5th. The street stocks try to go all night long with only one yellow. And next time by, they'll be 5 laps away. 5 laps to go for Tommy Thunder in the 22. Baby Huey into the infield. Baby Huey through the infield. Baby Huey out of the infield. Tommy Thunder all by himself with 4 to go. Derek Calkins up to second. Roger Hutchinson, Tony Wheelock, and Dan Bigelow, your top 5. Laps are winding down. It's going to be 2 to go this time. 2 to go for Tommy Thunder in the 22. Derek Calkins, the 87, in second. 13, Roger Hutchinson. 39, Tony Wheelock, Dan Bigelow, and Bubba. White flag for Tommy Thunder. Bubba takes over 5th place. Oh, keep an eye on that pack on the front chute. It's going to happen. Look out! Look out! Look out! Checkered flag. Tommy Thunder wins it. Tommy Thunder, Derek Calkins, and Roger Hutchinson, the top 3. Tommy Thunder with his 2nd win of the year, but hopefully he'll be able to keep this one. Had a little problem in the tech line last time.
1-2. What about a great round of applause for this entire field, David?
1 yellow the whole night for the Crunch Bunch. What a night for the Crunch Bunch. 1 yellow flag in their entire racing car. They do that again, they are out of here for the year. Gina Purdue, please report to the announcer's tower immediately. The lovely and talented Tommy Thunder. He was almost this happy last time he won a feature until they got him down to the tech line. But we won't talk about that. Intermission time as we get set to talk with the winner.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner in a great street stock, the 4-cylinder class, really putting a show on in this Vermont State Employees Credit Union. Let's have a fine ovation for Tommy Thunder. And you, sir, are
Terry Field.
all right. The stage is yours.
Tommy, congratulations on behalf of all the employees and members of the Vermont State Employees Credit Union. Good race. Thank you very much. Woo, what a race. And I'm legal this time.
We'll see.
I gotta thank Dipstick to Fanny for all the help he's given me, the crews, my sponsors, the fans, Vermont State Credit Union, and everybody. What an awesome race.
Yeah, it was an awesome race. You drove it beautifully, a lot of heavy competition, and you stuck right with it.
Yeah. So last night we went right straight through the car because I've been figuring the handicap. I said, you know, we're going to be towards the front, put brand new springs in, everything. We ain't going to get in trouble again.
We'll see, as David said. Okay, let's have another fine round of applause. The 4-cylinder class, the street stocks, looking really proud on the final Thursday night of 1999. The entire field with a great exhibition. Uh-oh, here it comes. The final big pull of the year is getting ready to go on this, the Vermont State Employees Credit Union night. We'd like to remind you as the intermission progresses that...
Schools will be open soon, which means buses like this one will be back on our streets picking up and discharging our children. Vermont law requires vehicle operators upon the approach of a school bus, which is stopped on the highway to pick up or discharge children, to immediately stop their vehicles and remain stopped while the flashing red lights are in operation. There are stiff penalties imposed for violation of this law. It's everyone's responsibility to keep our children safe. Please do your part.
School bus safety is everyone's responsibility.